with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims are across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep. We play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday the 13th of April 2026. Do hope you're doing very well indeed. First of all, thank you very much to Mr. Peakfan for a $5 super chat. I mean, there's no messages attached to it, but thank you very much. I mean, I think there was an animation, but I don't get played, but let's see if I can get the animation replayed for you. There we go. I wasn't sure, but there we go. I actually managed to get the animation play for you, so there we go. The animation popped off here. So thank you, Mr. Peakfan, for sending that wee $5 super chat before the bingo started properly, so there we go, good stuff indeed. And there you go, Mr. Peakfan says, no worries, it's just a thank you if you're problem going. There we go. I give Mr. Peakfan a wee shout out and again, and I get fucking money. It seems like a very fair transaction. There we go, good stuff indeed. I mean, it's good to get back making contact again, Mr. Peakfan, that's good stuff indeed. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, you know what I mean? Hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, Phil's chat is just popping off with one person talking to himself for 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, I'm not kidding. Matthew Senance in Phil's YouTube chat decided to use the chat as his own personal chat room while talking about Pokemon progress. So yeah, that's perfectly normal behaviour, I guess, from Phil's audience and community. But there you go. We've got a few things to go through before we start bingo, of course. Naturally, we have the usual sort of things, you know what I mean, like some tweets to go through and all that jazz, some clips and all that stuff as well. And we also have a pilot show, or something that Sunny cooked together, you know? Sunny's been cooking on something for a wee while now. Pilot show, episode 1, Backyard Zoo. Dr. Side Phil's Backyard Zoo, a mockumentary. I've not seen any of this, I've been saving myself to not see it. We'll watch that before bingo, of course. Also, we'll watch something else, Clay's compilation as well, which I think will cover... I want to say it covers... I mean, does it just cover... Yeah, I think it covers everything from yesterday. It might just cover everything from yesterday that happened. So, yeah, I think that's the case, actually. So, yeah. But also, before that, of course, we'll go through some tweets first as well. Phil gives a very WWE Champions a coded denial of cheating in Demon Souls. Oh, yeah, I seen this clip. So, remember Cat Troller? Actually, I can't mind Cat Troller rebranded themselves, they've renamed themselves, but I'm not entirely sure what they're called now. But they made a... Can I ask a question? Catquisition. Fucking, that's a fucking mouthful. Catquisition was a fucking name. Yeah. Okay, but they made a video detailing how Phil cheated in Demon Souls. Now, the video itself is quite conclusive if you've watched it. Like, it is laid out specifically why Phil is lying, and it cannot be what Phil is claiming to be. It goes into absolute specifics and it breaks down the fucking numbers. It's using just simple facts and math and logic, and yeah, it's and Phil's response to somebody saying this was to say it's not true. Phil is denying that he cheated in Demon Souls all these years later. This is his. So even though he's claimed to not seen the video, this was his response to the claims.
Oh, I've heard about this. Family Style Design did a $2 super chat. He says there's a documentary exposing you for cheating in Demon Souls. The funny part is, I didn't cheat in Demon Souls. So this guy made an entire documentary that's completely fucking false. Everything that he says is, oh, he cheated. I didn't cheat. To this day, I still don't know about this dupe glitch you guys keep telling me about. I don't know about it or how to do it. I wouldn't have done that. Like, why would I have dupe glitched in my playthrough? It doesn't even make sense. Like, oh my god. That was ridiculous damage. So, I didn't do it. I just tell you right now, like, it's funny because people say shit all the time these days about stuff I am not aware of and I have no knowledge of. And they just say it like it's fact. Oh yeah, Phil did this, Phil's doing that. I have no knowledge of a dupe glitch in Demon Souls. I don't know how to do it. I didn't do it in the playthrough. I didn't. So, I don't care what the documentary says. The guy's a fucking idiot. He wasted all that time making a farcical documentary, and there's no way he can prove anything because it didn't happen. You see what I mean? Like, well, why don't you... I don't have to disprove anything. It didn't happen. There's no way they could prove that it happened because it didn't. It's factually wrong. So I don't care. Thank you for $2, though.
He's going to address that. He's going to address that, Dog Dragon. Wait for it. Wait for it. Just you wait for it. It's coming up here.
Bubba the Bubba says, well, they kinda do prove it. No, you just said it. They kinda, right? Kinda. No, that means they didn't prove it. That means what they do is they do what everyone on the internet does. They present an insane amount of circumstantial nonsense, like, well, it's insanely unlikely, or it's insanely likely, or this or that. It doesn't mean you proved anything. It just means you presented a case that could be a possibility. It doesn't mean it's true. And in this case, it's not. I didn't dupe glitch in that game. I don't know how to dupe glitch in the game. It doesn't matter what they said. They're lying.
So, yeah, that was Phil's defense. Was basically going, nah, not true. Some people don't know what we're talking about here. So let me see if I can pull up the fucking video here. Hold on, let's just go, you know, make a new tab here on YouTube. And cat position Demon Souls. So yeah, the in sort of cat. No, in cat. It's a wrong name. Cats. There we go. It wasn't Cat's a cousin. His name's in cat position or whatever. Fuck me. I got there at the end somehow. I somehow got there in the fucking end. You know what I mean? New fucking YouTube name is in catization or whatever. In catization. Fuck me. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier when it's called fucking something different. But yeah, that new name's a fucking bastard. But yeah, this thing's popped off, and it's like it's a fortnight old now. This fucking compilation. Not the compilation. It's fucking it's this thing, and it's got almost 200,000 views. You know. Now, if you've not seen it yet, I would recommend spending time. You know, get a couple of hours in a day to watch this. You know, because this breaks down fully and clearly and concisely how Phil lied. Because there's no Phil's narrative does not make any sense whatsoever and is actually impossible according to how Inquisition breaks us down, you know. So I would highly recommend giving this a watch because it fully breaks down. It's like, and look at all these fucking chapters as well, you know what I mean. It goes through the certain sections of the game, you know what I mean, and the grind time discrepancy, you know what I mean, in the different parts of the game, and like and Phil's admitting to grinding like World 1 to 2 and all that shit, you know what I mean, and Phil claiming he doesn't understand these things, and in previous examples as well, Phil lying about things as well to kind of like back up the narrative. It's all sorts of things that they use to break this down in a concise sort of manner, you know what I mean. And it's also using Phil's own past narrative as well as literally the math not fucking making sense, you know, and like, yeah. So, and it is definitely a fascinating watch for sure. I would highly recommend it. You know, if you've not seen it yet, would absolutely recommend it. So, but there you go. I fell in full denial, of course, about it being real or true because it's because of course he's going to fucking deny it. Like he claimed at the time, he claimed he didn't do the glitch, and he didn't know what it was. But then he somehow fucking explained perfectly what it was, while denying he even knows what it is, which is a bit of a telltale sign right there. But there you fucking go. Is the bad man awake yet? The bad man is finally awake. Look at that shit. He finally rocked up to his own shite. Quite fucking late, but there you go. He's in the stream chat and he's awake. There you go. Anyway, anyway, so here we go. DSP addresses a kick chat concerning support or a lack of it. Not sure how support comes out poor when they're sending all in more support during it. So once again, Phil, this is also the start of a night stream. So at the start of a night stream, and Phil is talking to his kick chat about their lack of support.
Yes, for the record, many.
That's actually very quiet. Let me boost the volume in this. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. A volume booster here. There we go. I'll boost that volume to about 400%. That shit if I can do.
Yes, for the record, many subs have expired on Kick. They have. Many subs have expired on Kick.
So?
I see a lot of people without subs and they're complaining about it. If someone tonight was going to support the streams, it would be a great night to do so.
Jesus.
So far today, I'm not kidding. We had Lance Catamaran with a gifted sub earlier. We had 2 auto resubs, and we had 1 person who did 500 kicks. And I take it back. I think there were 2 people who did 500 kicks.
That's
so
not
basically,
bad.
that's it. Like, we haven't had more than 3 subs, and 2 were auto resubs. So tonight, people looking for subs, it would be a great night if you wanted to help out the fellow viewers on Kick. There's people looking for them because theirs expired.
And they just sits there waiting for somebody to do it.
Yes, I'm going to crash out all night. That's correct. I just sit here crashing out all night. That's my style. Correct.
There's a question from Fast Food there. What are the sub benefits? What is the benefit of being a sub on Phil's Kick? Is there any?
Yes, for the
There we go, good stuff indeed. Hey Dreambird, how you doing? What do you mean new intro? New intro to what? I haven't got a new intro. It's the same it's been for a while. New intro. Are you tripping balls or something? But how you doing, Dreambird? Hope you're doing well. There we go. What else do we have here? So I'll say, so Phil, to break down how yesterday went for Phil, the day stream got $100, the night stream got $200, roughly. You know, so there we go. The Dragon Quest, $100, a Rim World, $200. You know, and of course Phil got 20 gifted memberships, and he immediately was auditing the currency of gifted memberships to make sure it's in US dollars.
Joseph just dropped a whopping 20 memberships on the community.
You better not be Polish, a prick.
Thank you to Joseph for 20 gifted memberships tonight here on DSP Gaming.
Wait for it.
For the record, Joseph, are you in the United States? And the reason I ask is because the pricing of memberships is localized to where you live. So I want to be sure that I'm valuing it correctly.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. I mean, at least, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, hell. Can you imagine if Bingo was like that, you know what I mean? So, well, it's like, I got a super chat about the guys from fucking, from fucking Argentina, so it doesn't really count for much, you know? There we go. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing?
All I need to know is if you live in the United States or if you live in another country. Please let me know, because I want to count, though.
Doxing much?
Rich Explorer re-
He waits, and 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 waits.
Yes, I've asked before. Okay, Joseph, I just wanted to verify. Cool. Because now
Jesus. Oh, hell. You think Phil would remember a whale? You know? That person's done it before, apparently, and Phil forgot they were American. So there we go. And as well as that, this is just labelled he's so cringe. He's on $181 at this point in time, including an anonymous $50 tip. I wonder why he's so cringe.
all right, guys. Here comes the shower of support.
What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking exceeded your goal. It doesn't exist. What? You've got it. You already have your money.
illegal, immoral, harmful.
I actually look how fucking fat and flabby his arms are, and look at the spay. Like, he wants to try and pretend he's got some of his big fucking muscles like rippling through his fucking shirt. Huge gap here. People with beefy arms fill out their fucking sleeves. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ, man. He actually fucking just waited for...
All right, let's continue.
What the fuck, man?
Okay, folks, welcome back.
Of course it was unrecorded. Of course it was unrecorded. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Oh yeah, and the CEO of failed MMO Ashes of Creation reportedly spent over $40,000 of Kickstarter funds on Magic the Gathering cards and private chefs. So remind you of anyone? Fuck. There we go. Anyway, there we go. Okay, we need to check into the bad man, because the bad man, he might have gone in microphone at some point here. I need to check here, sorry. If we rewind it here and see, do we have a microphone only segment? I found Blair in the microphone. So far, we don't have that. Cool. So I can't keep going for now. So there we go. Yeah, also 20 past, but there's no microphone. I'll check again before it starts. Right, well, something new to watch. We have something new to watch courtesy of Sonny. Now I'll say it, don't expect to see Sonny here right now. I got a wee message from him before Bingo, like a few hours ago. And he's gone back up to hospital and about his dad, just to make sure things are okay. He's busy taking care of things in real life. You know, his dad's still in hospital. His focus was on that, and rightly so, you know what I mean? But Sonny has created this. It spent several, I mean, I think they spent a while cooking this up together, and it's finally ready to create, so there we go. So yeah, this is called Dr. Sidefield's Backyard Zoo. It's a mockumentary. Apparently it's very good. I've not seen any of it yet, but I've heard good things about it. So let's see what Sonny cooked up here.
So, let's do it, everyone. Let's talk about my day off yesterday, shall we? A little segment I like to call Phil's Day Off. You know, one day I'm going to set up sound effects.
Yeah, I mean, he showed me this like as a preview before he showed me this kind of look. You know what I mean? Because he wanted like feedback on how he thought like the lip syncing was. No, I thought it was like, he fucking nailed it. You know what I mean? The lip syncing was pretty fucking solid and everything. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, as I said, I've seen a little snippet of this before, and this is pretty much a snippet I've seen before. But yeah, he changes. It changes. Is it weird that this version of DSP looks more likable?
I have them on my computer and I still haven't set them up. Remember I used to have the little sound maker and it broke? So I have those sound effects on my computer ready to play, and I've just never set them up because I'm stupid. I know I could do it and I never remember. So it's time for Phil's Day Off. Dun, 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 dun.
In the heat and in the gloom, life appears beside the room. Cats and squirrels, ants and Q. Welcome to the Backyard Zoo. DSP leads us through every strange suburban clue. Science says it may be true. This is the Backyard Zoo.
Jesus, man.
What we've been doing this summer is we've been putting out a bowl of like peanuts. Whenever we notice that there's creatures in the neighborhood, we'll put out a bowl of peanuts, and we've got all kinds of awesome animals that have come by. We've got a bunch of squirrels that come by and eat the peanuts. We've got different kinds of birds, all kinds of birds. We got little guys, we got big guys, big Stellar's jays that are big, beautiful bluebirds. But this year we also have these new ones called northern flickers, which are a relative of the woodpecker but much larger, and they're very beautiful. They've got like these cool plumage of like red streaks throughout their brown bodies. Really beautiful creatures. But because it's been so hot recently, we started putting out bowls of like water for them to drink, and the squirrels have actually been drinking. And one thing that a squirrel does is when a squirrel is like tired or overheated but it feels safe, they'll do what's called splooting. Have you ever heard of a squirrel sploot? It'll do a complete flat split and just lay flat on the ground like this, like spread leg, spread arm. It's hilarious. It looks so funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, isn't that just to kind of try and cool themselves down? That's like a lot of creatures like that, like, you know, like hamsters do that sort of shit as well. I think if they want to try and cool down if it's too hot, but they basically just kind of flatten themselves out, I think, don't they, or something, you know? I think that's yeah, that's kind of, it's a built-in trait of theirs, basically. But yeah, this is fucking very well done so far. I'm enjoying it so far.
And they started doing this in our backyard recently. It was funny to watch these squirrels do. They're like, what the heck? It's just hilarious. You're like, what is the squirrel doing back there? Looks like it got flattened, but it's just relaxing on the pavement. So the squirrels were splooting.
Real people, real begging. Not kidding, mind you. Real lol cows. Judgy. Coming to Beg TV this fall. Check local guide for listings.
You know, basically, because of the heat, there was a lot more insect activity around here. Fruit flies, among other things. And, you know, I have trash in my garage. We can only, listen to this, we only get trash removal every 2 weeks. And so it builds up. You know, your trash accumulates. And because of the trash in the garage, we started getting a bunch of fruit flies in the garage. But still, it was so hot and everything. These fruit flies were looking for somewhere to go and multiply. And they were doing it in our garage. Like, this is disgusting. So yesterday, I basically had to go to the dump, all right, to get rid of these bags of trash that normally we would have accumulated and thrown out normally every 2 weeks, but there was just too much.
DoorDash, yeah, and I was in boxes.
You know, too many bugs. I was like, I gotta get this out of here before these bugs start trying to come in the house and everything. So it's funny because I was getting the bags ready to take to the dump, and guess what I noticed? Ants everywhere on the ground as well. So we had fruit flies and ants coming in because of the heat, trying to get to the trash in the garage. And I'm like, oh, this is nasty. Now we have both, right? That's dead. You have air and ground attack. What's next? What can we have water bugs too? Then we got land, sea, and air attacks all coming into our house, right? Good news is it was isolated to the garage. Okay, it was just in the garage, that was it, and it was isolated to the area of the trash cans. It wasn't like, oh my god, the whole garage is infested or anything like that. It was just these bugs were, you know, coming into the garage, and it was very annoying. So after having sprayed with bug spray for about 2-3 days, realizing there's no way this is gonna stop, I gotta freaking get this trash out of here. Yesterday I geared up, these giant ass rubber gloves, and I basically took giant garbage bags. I piled our trash into these garbage bags and tied them up full of bugs, disgusting, tossed them into the car, and went to the garbage dump. What it is you see me sit in this chair and you think, oh, but if I stand up, watch this.
Hey DSP Den heads. Are you looking for a chill time? Then only air condition with a Xbox console on top to stop the vibrations and noise have the site for you. Snorts,
What
burps,
the fuck?
bodily functions, PJs but removal, we have it all. So much stuff that will make Derek with AH will cream his shorts.
Jesus.
Apply now, for a low cow price of $60 a month. That's $60 a month. That small price will feed a family of 2 and their cat DoorDash for a day. And as a bonus, DSP will send you an empty game case, autographed. So many others like Derek with AH are standing by waiting for a gifted membership. And for those who will really want to rock and sway both X and Y axis, then ask for Swear at Me and Calling Me AF in Mouth Drooling Idiot, use product code Keemstar and check out. Sign up now.
Using Keemstar will be cost or charge of additional of $100. The $100 may not be honored, but thanks for the money dummy. No refunds. Chargebacks will cause me getting 2 lawyers involved and copyright strikes. This has nothing to do with the website, but I get paid $200 a word from DSP. Wait, what? What do you mean I have to pay him? That's bullshit. I'm out.
Nasty. Nasty ass.
And I got rid of them. And of course it was gross, you know, in the car all of a sudden some of these bugs are coming up. Like, this is nasty, right? This is freaking ridiculous. So, anyway, I got rid of it. It wasn't a huge deal, but then when I came home, now the bugs are confused. The ones that are still alive, that is, because of course a bunch of them were in the trash and some of them got killed by the bug spray. But now I got ants still coming in, because you know how ants work. Don't they communicate via, isn't it like a pheromone or something? Like they smell and they communicate that way, and that way they know where to go. So they think there's food. Now there's no food anymore. It's all gone. The garage has nothing in it for them to eat. So they're coming in and they don't know what to do anymore. So they're just walking in and they're walking like a circle and they're confused. So like, what am I going to do? So I had to kill them all again, which sucks. I don't like having to kill a bunch of innocent ants. They didn't do anything, but they're coming into my garage. And what I ended up doing was making a perimeter of kind of bug spray at the bottom of the garage. And I already have ant traps from previous invasions at the other end of the house at our back door. And I put down the ant traps at the end of the garage and basically let it sit for the rest of the day. And one more time I went out there and I saw some and I got rid of them. And then by the end of the day, I went out there again, finally gone. So no fruit flies were gone and the ants were gone. I just checked this morning and once again, no fruit flies, no ants. The other good thing is the heat dissipated. The heat wave ended. So because of that, I think the bugs are going to go back to their normal behavior rather than freaking out because it's so hot and desperate for food or whatever. You know, they're actually going to kind of relax a bit. Because that's the problem when the heat goes up, all these things change and things become intrusive, right? You know, wild animals going crazy, you got bugs going crazy, they all want to get inside to eat your shit. Like, what is this? They usually wouldn't do that. But anyway, yeah, it seems okay now. Like I said, I checked last night and this morning. No ants, no fruit flies. It looks like they've probably gotten the message there's no food in here anymore.
So bear in mind, for most people, this is not a story we're fucking retailing to a large audience to think it's a source of entertainment, you know? For Phil, though, his life has always been this empty and devoid of anything barely interesting going on in it, that he thinks this was fucking quality time to talk about with his audience, you know? Long story fucking short, well, we have a bit of an issue with ants and fucking fruit flies, you know what I mean? But, you know, into the garage, you know, played a couple of traps, we're fine. End. That's the end of the story. You could summarize the whole entire story in like one sentence. But Phil was like, I'm going to drag into some sort of 20-minute fucking epic narrative where he fucking has to, like, you know, he had to put on gloves and fucking use extra large bin bags and he had to fucking drive all the way to the dump, you know what I mean? Which was a perilous journey across fucking scorching earth. And like, what the fuck, man?
And I think we're all right. But it was kind of a gross day of me having to deal with all these bugs and everything.
I think the bugs, Phil, I'm like seeing you. I think you're more gross to them than you are to them. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, those poor bugs and insects, you know, had to deal with your toxic arse.
Shoppers, we have a great offer here today.
Oh, God.
This 25-piece cooking set, unbreakable, to last you for years to come. You and your children and yours children's children. Watch as I show you how powerful this cookware is. See? Over to you, Phil.
Thanks, Dave. Now, guys,
I don't think that was meant to happen.
has this ever happened to you? You're having a pool party, bit of a sausage fest, and your meat is not cooking fast enough? Well, say goodbye to them 4-burner gas grills, and say hello to the Trigkey S5 Mini PC. Now here are Shill to tell you all about it. Dark Side Phil, take it away.
If you didn't see it, we did a live unboxing yesterday of this little guy, the Trigkey S5 Speed High Performance S-Series Mini PC. So I've learned a lot more about this because several people have written me about it. It's funny because people always like, oh, I want to tell you all about it, or I'm excited, here's what I think. Here's what this is good for, okay?
Fish. Bread. Salad. Burgers.
Order of takoyaki, which are fried dumplings with octopus inside. And it's going to heat up like molten lava within an hour of using it.
But DSP, I heard it can reheat your DoorDash delivery. As shown here with their cooks in the kitchen.
I'm 11 years old and
You're
I'm
11?
from Atlanta, Georgia.
And your
I
parents
think
bought
I
you.
have a more sophisticated palate compared
Good,
to
now I'm
other
away
kids.
from that annoying fucking bitch dumb kid who I would have slapped in real fucking life. All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profits.
Order now for the low price of $400.
That was brutal. That's a brutal combination.
$400 or pay 35 installments of $16.51 a day. Our operators of Dan the Man and Derek with a H are standing by. Game Cucker is off sick today. Does not include a delivery and no money-back guarantee or chargebacks.
This product come with a money-back guarantee. But hurry before this is
gone forever, because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Later on in the day, I look out back and I said, oh. I said, honey, come here, take a look at this. You're going to like this. And she goes, there's a cat out there. And it's a stray. It does not have a collar. But this is the weirdest thing about this cat, okay? It's drinking the water, which we don't care. Let a cat drink the water, right? But it's looks like it's a Siamese cat, okay? Like it has blue eyes. It's got the black facial hair, but then the lighter colored hair around the rest of the body. So like, is that a Siamese? But it's really, really furry. Like it's a big, giant, puffed out, furry ass cat. And we're like, that doesn't seem like a stray to me. You know what I mean? Like stray cats would look like a tabby cat, or that's the typical kind of cat you would see loose without an owner living in the wild. You wouldn't see a giant puffy Siamese in the wild. That's weird to me. So we're watching. I'm like, I get the feeling. And I sad to say, here in Washington State, pets are huge. Pets are a giant industry here. Way more so than when I lived in like Connecticut or the East Coast. We see cats, dogs, and pets of all kinds all over the place. There's a million places that you can rescue or adopt pets out here. So it's a huge thing. But sadly, when you have so many more pets, this also means that sadly there's a lot of owners who aren't responsible. And I'm looking at this cat and I'm like, I get the feeling this cat had an owner and the owner was an irresponsible jerk and let the cat go. Because how the heck do you get a cat like that? Again, this is not the kind of cat you would see in the wild. It's like definitely a domesticated cat. Like, why the heck is it out there with no collar? It doesn't make any sense. So it was drinking the water. And it was funny because Jasper ran up to the back door and was watching the cat, and the cat got into a stare down with Jasper, and they were just doing like a stare off at each other. Keep in mind that Jasper has almost never seen other cats since we rescued him. You know, obviously when he was in the rescue shelter, he saw other animals, but since then he's just lived with us, or once a year we take him to the vet, right? So he doesn't really see other animals. So to him to see another cat is like, woo, he's freaking out. And the other cat also seemed like frozen and looking, and they had this big stare down. And they were like, we let him stare for like maybe 10 minutes. The cat wasn't going anywhere. Like, you think it's hungry? Maybe give it a treat or something, right? So we had a few little crunchy treat things. I don't even know what the hell they're called. And my wife was going to try to put them out. But the moment that she even tried to open the back door a little crack, whoosh, the cat took off. Just as a bolt. Whoop, gone. Well, we tried. We wanted to see if maybe it was hungry. We could help it out. But it didn't. It just took off. It didn't come back either. Like, we looked all night. We're hoping maybe it would come back. Nope. Didn't come out. So it is what it is. We don't know. But we're assuming it's a stray because it didn't have a collar. You know, if it had a collar, it's one thing. Maybe it's an outdoor cat of a neighbor, but it didn't have a collar, so we're assuming it's a stray. It was kind of interesting because, again, it didn't look like the kind of cat that should be out there by itself. It wasn't a typical tabby or whatever that you would see as like a wild cat out there. It definitely looked like a domesticated breed.
Oh God, what now? What now? Oh my God's sake! No way!
This coming Good Friday and Easter break, an epic tale of a man that rose from the dead, but as a zombie. The Dutch brothers in conjunction, but was never paid by Project 7 Industries. Comes Zombie Jesus.
Yeah, cancel that shit. That's just cancel that shit. The spinning circle is a part of the thing, but this is not mine. This is a part of the video. So there we go. Jesus, man. Okay, how much longer? Okay, wait. Okay, it does eventually keep going. Oh, hello. It's Comcast. That's why the delay.
Like e-begging into a tip jar.
Goddamn Comcast down again.
So is the sways of our lives.
And the tractors.
I'm Chat DSP, and these are the sways of our lives.
Jesus. Well, that was quite entertaining, Sonny. You know, I don't expect a bad time that, you know what I mean? But there we go. Episode 1, The Backyard Zoo. That was pretty creative, you know. There we go. So well done to Sonny. Big ups to Sonny for that one. Good stuff indeed. Jesus Christ, man. If you guys want to watch it, you know, in time, hold on, where's the link to it? I have a link there, hold on. Wait, is this the right link? I might have fucking clicked the wrong thing here. You know, I was going to share a link, but I think I pressed the wrong fucking button there. Right. Link to that is in the chat if you guys want to check it yourself at some future point in time. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Right. Phil, I think they're probably live, but surely it's live already by now. Yeah, okay, the bad man's live and all that shit. Hold on. I need to go back in time here to make sure I didn't go in microphone only at first here. Nah, I don't want to go fucking hold on. Go back here. Go back. It's Phil on microphone only at some point. He does sometimes do that, doesn't he? Sometimes he has microphone only segments, but I don't think he has. Nah. It looks like he just kind of had. Here we go. It went straight into the show. Okay, here we go. Wait, did he not run his intro? He did. Okay, there we go. the bad man's awake, as you can see, and he's underway right now. But of course, before we start playing bingo, we have one more video to watch and enjoy, and that's a Snort Banal compilation from yesterday's antics here. So there we go. Let's see what the bad man got up to yesterday. Let's see what else said. This compilation from Snort Banal includes Phil crashing out again about another documentary. Of course, that's Demon Souls thing. I'm pretty sure that idiots for believing the documentary. But so there we go. So let's see what Snort Banal is cooking up.
Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Piggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
I never actually covered that. Yeah, I never actually covered this. So on Phil's first day off, right? On Friday. You know, Phil was off Friday and Saturday. On Friday, when Phil was supposedly supposed to be celebrating his anniversary of his wife, a video appeared on this channel of him rage quitting Street Fighter 6. And it was a compilation. It wasn't a live video. It was a compilation. So this is Phil trying to basically muscle in on what Snort Banal does, what Mimology does, what Mighty D does, what Diddy does, basically everyone, you know. You know, these Street Fighter rage compilations where Phil fucking says, fuck this game, it's the worst game ever, you know. And so yeah, Phil is attempted to try and muscle in this effectively, to try and I don't know, try and get some of those views for himself. And it's clearly it wasn't Phil that was doing the editing. And the general consensus is that it was Lummox. You know, the Wings detractor, Lummox. Why has Phil been so, you know, positive with Lummox lately? You know, he's actually name dropped a couple of times on Twitter as well. And yeah, the general theory is that Lummox edited this for him. It's a strange one, yeah. Sonny, you're here when you go back to the hospital, that's fine. I mean, I hope everything's alright, you know what I mean? We watched your pilot episode, by the way, fantastic stuff, you know what I mean? Very enjoyable, you know what I mean? And I've linked people to it as well in the chat, but so yeah, well done on the pilot episode, and hopefully your old man's okay, you know what I mean? But hopefully, you know, things are okay. But there you go. So, but cheers for popping in briefly. Your pilot episode is pretty good. We're going to start bingo very soon, obviously, you know what I mean? But yeah, fingers crossed for your dad. Hopefully it goes to plan.
All right, so please, if you're going to stick around, let's get some support for Dragon Quest. First of all, if you're on the YouTube side, please like the stream. Let's get some engagement going so people know that I'm here and I'm streaming the game. All right? Then, of course, let's get some support for Dragon Quest, right? On the YouTube side, let's get some super chats and let's get some memberships.
I mean, Ross, Sonny did share it on Twitter, to be fair. You know what I mean? With everyone. I mean, like, you know, I got a notification earlier on from Sonny. So Sonny did share it later on. with Duty, Broside Phil. That being said, myself as well, Kino as well, Pixar, Kinda Saha, Viga, like everyone, even Raw Phil, you know what I mean? So like Ludwig as well, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's no surprise that Duty was becoming aware of it, you know what I mean? And it's not the first time either that Duty has appreciated Sonny's efforts, you know what I mean? For the things he's making as well, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good stuff indeed. So there we go. It's no surprise that Sonny's getting more popular with the other content creators.
On the kick side, let's get some kicks and some subs. And of course, let's get some tips via PayPal. Let's go. Right now. Right now. Immediately. If you like the turn-based stuff, then you got to support it. Help now to pay for the games coming up now. To pay my bills coming up now. Not things in December. Things now. Nope.
Oh, I've heard about this. Family Style Design did a $2 super chat. Says there's a documentary exposing you for cheating in Demon Souls. The funny part is, I didn't cheat in Demon Souls. So this guy made an entire documentary that's completely fucking false. Everything he says, oh, he cheated. I didn't cheat. To this day, I still don't know about this dupe glitch you guys keep telling me about. I don't know about it or how to do it.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
I wouldn't have done that. Like, why would I have dupe glitched in my playthrough? It doesn't even make sense. Oh my god. That was ridiculous damage. So, again, I didn't do it. I just tell you right now, like, it's funny because people say shit all the time these days about stuff I am not aware of and I have no knowledge of. And they just say it like it's fact. Oh, yeah, Phil did this, Phil's doing that. I have no knowledge of a dupe glitch in Demon Souls. I don't know how to do it. I didn't do it in the playthrough. I didn't. So, I don't care what the documentary says. The guy's a fucking idiot. He wasted all that time making a farcical documentary, and there's no way he can prove anything because it didn't happen. You see what I mean? Like, well, why don't you... I don't have to disprove anything. It didn't happen. There's no way they can prove that it happened because it didn't. It's factually wrong. So I don't care. Thank you for $2, though. Bubba the Bubba says, well, they kinda do prove it. No, you just said it. They kinda, right? Kinda. No, that means they didn't prove it. That means what they do is they do what everyone on the internet does. They present an insane amount of circumstantial nonsense, like, well, it's insanely unlikely, or it's insanely likely, or this or that. It doesn't mean you proved anything. It just means you presented a case that could be a possibility. It doesn't mean it's true. In this case,
basically, the video that and Cat Edition made, basically kind of 99.9% proves Phil cheated. But because it's not 100%, then it's not conclusive. That is Phil's argument here. Because it is not 100% proven, and only 99.99999%, then therefore there's wiggle room for Phil to say, well, you didn't prove anything then. You just said there's something that could be likely, but you didn't actually say it. You didn't prove anything. It's just your word against mine.
Okay, it's not. I didn't do glitch in that game. I don't know how to do glitch in the game. It doesn't matter what they said, they're lying.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego. Family Style Lasagna did a $2 super chat. He says the video has more views in a week than your channel in 2026. Yeah, but it's a video on YouTube. It's a monetized video on YouTube. It's very limited in what it can make for income. Trust me, I make more than this guy in a month, probably, than he'll make on that video. And it doesn't matter what people watch because they're idiots. I'm telling you, it's anyone who watches that video and believes it is an idiot, because it has to be circumstantial nonsense that's not proven because it didn't happen. So who gives a shit?
I can tell you, I can smell the saltiness.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. These people on the internet who live eternally on the internet, all they do is they think that things on the internet, these like drama things, are meaningful and it's worth their time. It's not. So someone made a documentary about my Demon Souls playthrough from over a decade ago. One playthrough. By the way, a game that I replayed, a game that I played the remake of. So it's not even the one playthrough I did. It's not even a very notable playthrough, right? Why did they do that? And who the fuck would watch a documentary on it? Like, what kind of a person are you if you just sit around watching a documentary on the Dark Side Phil Demon Souls run from like 12 years ago?
I mean, I watched it, and so did 190,000 other people, so...
I mean, you gotta have a really boring fucking life.
This is the same person that sits there for 3+ hours playing the game. And the day stream's 5 hours. And he expects his audience to sit there for 5+ hours, watching him very fucking poorly play a game, while begging every fucking 20 minutes for their money.
The truth is they do. That's what I mean. We have a whole generation of people right now who have grown up always on the internet, and they actually think that the biggest entertainment is just watching this filth garbage on the internet. They think this is great.
You rely on that filth garbage. You produce that filth garbage, and you rely on that audience to fucking make and pay your fucking bills. You dumb bastard.
It's a whole subculture of fucking weirdos who don't have real social lives or any kind of like human.
You mean this person in your chat this morning, Phil? I mean, hold on, I know exactly what you're talking about, Phil. Hold on. Give me a second here. Give me a fucking second right now. Hold on, 2 seconds. Yeah, Phil had somebody in his chat this morning. Let me get a screenshot. I mean, let me share a screenshot here I fucking took here. You know? At 8:15 in the morning, Phil's time, This person called Matthew Sennett showed up in Phil's YouTube chat, saying 3 more hours to get progress in. Time to get some more progress, he said 15 minutes later to himself. Almost an hour later, currently on the rocket hideout. 10 minutes later, will resume now. 3 minutes later, 106 minutes left. Also an hour later, cleared out most of my trainer. And my tentacle was finally caught up with the other Pokemon in my party. And he's talking to himself. This is all. This has not been doctored. This is Phil's YouTube chat with him talking to himself for over 2 hours. But apparently, it's the other people on the internet which have no fucking, like social life or whatever, or whatever. This is insane. Matthew, so yeah, shout out to fucking Matthew Sennett, I guess, for having no one else to fucking go apart from Phil's stream to fucking talk to himself about how he's doing in Pokemon.
How can I say, socialization. So they just sit online watching this shit all day and they're like, oh, this is great. I mean, that's a hell of a way to live your life. That's like me, right? That's like me. I'm very sedentary in my lifestyle. I don't move a lot, being honest. I sit here on the couch streaming all day long those days.
Thank you for being here. Now, please support the stream. If you like old school RPGs, if you like chill vibes, interactive streams, if you like the podcast this morning and you want to see more good content on the channel, support it. Let's get some subs and let's get some kicks over on Kick. Let's get some super chats and let's get some memberships on YouTube. And of course, you can always tip via PayPal. Please let's get support for Dragon Quest. Let's go.
Chat is dead except for uniqueness. No one else is talking in YouTube chat.
Goddamn flashbang.
Don't you get it? It's over. It's time to say goodbye to the internet. Just give up. You failed as a content creator. Gets us to 84 of support. Guys, can we get a rally? For the end of the Dragon Quest stream, can we get a rally? No. Okay, tonight, it is RimWorld returning to action. Okay? And tonight, you guys and I are going to talk about it. We're going to figure out what DLC to purchase, install, and use for a new playthrough. As for mods, I'm not sure. I know that King of the Void said he sent me an email. So I will look into that tonight and see. I would need guidance. I'll go ahead and I'll play it if you guys are going to tell me what to look for. There's no way I'm playing that game without a guide or whatever. It's not a legit playthrough. I'm saying that up front. This is not a legit playthrough. This is meant to be a playthrough that's going to be very interactive with my viewers. They're going to be guiding me through the game and telling me what to do and showing me funny stuff. YouTube chat working? No one's talking. Hello? Unless I got to refresh it. Maybe it screwed up. We got over 100 viewers on YouTube and climbing, but no one talking in the chat. What's up with that? I have popularity. The only reason he's popular at all on YouTube because he's a toxic fucking guy, but the guy's so dumb he doesn't even realize it. Like, he doesn't even realize the stuff he puts out is toxic, and he doesn't know why people don't like him. That's how ignorant the guy is.
We'll try to do it at least twice a week moving forward, as we've been doing all along. But if this stream ends up, slowing down and being very, very bad and slow or whatever, then we probably won't play it as much, okay? And it sucks because, I really did like that first run, but it did kind of die out because of the bad circumstances that happened. What can you do? Apparently, that's how RimWorld works. So...
you'll never guess how the second run of RimWorld went. You'd think that after all the time that Phil has spent playing a RimWorld, he would kind of understand how to play the game by now, roughly, in some sort of manner. Nope. Don't you, how fucking dare you assume that Phil displayed any competency whatsoever in a fucking video game. Once again, he started a new game and it was straight away to ask in his chat, how did I do this, how did I do that, how did I do what, and it's like, wow, So yeah, basically chat plays for him, as usual.
Doom Patrol, thanks for $2. I don't know what you mean about a quartering fight. I know what's going on with the quartering and the casino because someone told me about it this morning on the podcast, but I don't know what you mean about the quartering fight. Can you explain what you're talking about? Ooh. Let's do the frog flex, everyone. The frog flex here on stream. There we go. So CC with a $2 super chat says, hey, Phil, can we play Street Fighter 6?
Lol.
Joseph just dropped a whopping 20 memberships on the community. Thank you to Joseph for 20 gifted memberships tonight here on DSP Gaming. For the record, Joseph, are you in the United States? And the reason I ask is because the pricing of memberships is localized to where you live. So I want to be sure that I'm valuing it correctly. All I need to know is if you live in the United States or if you live in another country. Please let me know because I want to count those.
So when you're a lazy, fat, good-for-nothing fuck, and you just sit around doing that all day, it's just the easy way out. And you coast right through your life, probably on government pay, because let's be honest, you probably don't actually have a job or anything like that. You just sit there collecting from freebie programs and shit like that, and then tossing this money at people on the internet, right? But you think that you're better than everyone, and you're actually the lowest form of human fucking existence.
Yes, I've asked before. Okay, Joseph, I just wanted to verify. Cool, because now I can count it properly. Thank you, Joseph. A whopping 20 memberships. So, I don't know what to do. I don't remember anything.
How the fucking fuck that right there. A game he claims to enjoy playing. How can you fucking sit there and claim to enjoy playing this fucking game when you then say you don't remember a single fucking thing from the fucking game? It blows my... I mean, it comes across as you fucking being a fake gamer, Phil. I'm just saying.
Like, I suppose we could actually use some of this as already pre-established walls, so we could just, like, build walls that connect here, so we don't have to use too many resources, but I don't know. This is... I don't remember how you initially store it. We can't store anything. Like, is any of this even considered our inventory? No, right? By the way, here's his crap. Look at all his crap. Blood feed, coagulate, implant, genes. What? I don't know what any of this means. I have no clue what to do. There's our food and resources. There's our weapon. Who's our better fighter?
I can't do anything. I'm useless. I can't do anything of use to anyone right now. What a waste of space I am.
I received an incredibly generous $50 tip, which means it's time for the briefcase of affluence. Thank you for the $50 tip. This person says, long live RimWorld.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
$1 per stream per viewer? Are you kidding me? I'd be ridiculously successful. Tomorrow, no podcast will have a shorter DSP morning show. It's the continuation of Pokemon Fire Red on the first stream and Retro Rewind on the late shift. So a chill day tomorrow, a good day of fun. Just so you guys know the schedule. Tuesday, it's Crimson Desert, and we're actually doing more RimWorld on Tuesday. Wednesday, it's more Pokemon Fire Red. I can't afford my lifestyle. I need to cut back on stuff. Act your age, okay? Act mature. And we'll go through this together like we've done everything else. And whatever happens, happens, and we'll take it from here, you know? This is why I'm glad, and I said this from day one, since I started doing this, I have not spent any significant amount of money. I've been very conservative with my spending, and therefore, I have, you know, a means at least to keep going for a while without having to worry about being destitute. Sure.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Unbelievable. I don't have a single dollar to put towards my federal taxes this year. Not a dollar. Every dollar that I'm bringing in now has to go towards all my other things. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. So big ups to Stop Now for that robust compilation from yesterday's antics. So there we go. Anyway, it's time for us now to get Bingo all sorted and put together. We need where's a Bingo card? Wait, hold on, let me fucking fire that some bitch up. There you go, there it is. Yes, we're getting something to the Bingo card itself. Of course, for us to play Bingo today, we need a random number in the chat to pick today's Bingo card, so make sure it's a fucking good one. Oh yeah, before I even continue, remember yesterday's Bingo winner? So the first number in chat was 220 by Sonic, so okay, we'll use that. But there we go. So I got a message back from Damien, who won the Full House ticket yesterday, okay? And their message to me was, okay, so they won a Full House ticket, okay? It was their marble that won the Full House marble yesterday. And their marble won the Full House ticket. But they're busy right now. They can't make streams too much these days because of work. So I asked them what you want to do, and they said, let chat decide, you know? How the fuck am I gonna let chat decide, you know? So I mean it's like, I don't know. I was thinking, should we do a marble race? Should we do a marble race right now? And the highest ranking marble of someone who's here right now gets the Full House ticket. What about that? You know? That's what I was thinking, okay? How about we do a marble race on a random map, and the highest ranking marble of somebody who's here right now gets the Full House ticket that Damien won since they can't use it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to boot up marbles right fucking now, okay? And so, because I want to make sure somebody has this Full House ticket, you know, so they can use it. So let's do it. So remember, so this marble race you're about to fucking see, it's not about being first. It's about being the highest placed marble who's here right now. So don't lose hope if you're not first place. So let's get I'm on it right now. So here we go. We'll come back to Bingo in a second, okay? But first of all, we need to establish the Full House ticket stuff, you know. So let's hit random. Okay, I hit random, and of course I want to fucking scroll. Abstract Absurd Abyss by Not Verified Jake is the course. It has a 29% elimination rate, and it has an average time over 3.5 minutes. So there we go. so just to establish, just to confirm, this is a marble race to determine who gets the full house ticket that Damien won yesterday. Okay? So we're gonna, and the highest placed marble of somebody is here right now gets to fucking win that full house ticket. So this is the course that we have. Bit of a lengthy one. 3.5 minutes for average range time is a bit lengthy. Also, are these balls massive or is the course small? Like, it feels like these balls are massive. Make of it. Oh, for God's sake, you're not meant to win, Damien, for fuck's sake. The reason that we're fucking having this race is because your fucking marble can't fucking get it. Oh, for God's sake, Damien's winning. Stop him from winning. If Damien, okay, well, Damien wins again. Jesus Christ. Why is there marble winning again? You're the reason we're having this race, you daft prick. Oh, how do we stop him? Nah. If Damien does like somehow win again, then I'll just go like second place, you know? So there we go. But we're following first place right now, and Damien is marginally ahead. Dapper Dragon not far behind in second place as we're ping-ponging about here. We're getting ping-ponged about here across different portals, and now we're in here. Greedy, and now we're in the Tumble Dryer of Doom. Holy shit, Sonny.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much, Sonny, for getting 50 memberships. That's going to be crazy. Let me just fucking mute the fucking notifications before it goes mental. Okay, I will deal with that 50 member bomb after this bingo map. But thank you very much, Sonny, for 10 free spaces and 50 members. That is extraordinarily kind of you, indeed. So, thank you very much. Who's winning the fucking... It's me! Am I winning? No, I'm not winning. I'm definitely not winning. I thought I was winning there, but I was very wrong. I'm trying to catch up to first place, but I'm not sure who the first place marble is. That's not... Who's winning? I'm trying to catch up to who's winning, but the fucking finish is all over the place. I think we need to go over here. Like, and the marbles need to be going over here. Like, yeah, there we go. Jim R6, I think, is winning right now. So, okay. We're still trying to determine who gets the full house ticket for this race here. But yeah, all those memberships are still coming through here. The 50 memberships, I'll let them all filter through as well. Wait, who's winning now? Wait, we have a new leader. We have a new leader. David Riley is currently winning. Hold on a fucking second here. The finish line is within sight. The finish line is up there. David Riley is stuck. They're getting through now, but they've been overtaken. Destroyer is in the lead. Destroyer's in first place. Never Blown Bubble second. Currently Sideways Welshman in third place. Remember, the marble who is here right now, when we finish, will get the full house ticket. You know? And Sideways technically are winning right now. Your marble is first. Damien, get out of there. You're not meant to win. Sideways Welshman is winning with the end very close by. Sideways Welshman, you might get yourself a full house ticket here. What can go wrong? Oh, where you go? The finish was right there. Where? Oh, there we are. Wait, are you making that? You are making that. Sideways Welshman. You have won yourself a full house ticket. There we go. Well done to you, Sideways Welshman. Who's never blown bubble? That's MRC Midnight. MRC Midnight is never blown bubble. So yeah, and Damien's in third place. For fuck's sake, Damien, stop doing well at marbles. For goodness sake. But yeah, Sideways Welshman, you have won yourself a full house ticket. See, Phoenix, no, this is a marble race. We've actually not started bingo yet. Yeah, this marble race was to determine who gets the full house ticket that Damien won yesterday. And Sideways Welshman has won Damien's full house ticket. Damien couldn't use their full house tickets because they're not going to be here to use it. So they said, let chat have it instead. And I thought the best way to let chat have it was to have a marble race to determine who gets it. So the purpose of this race was just to see who gets a full house ticket, and Sideways Welshman won by about, I mean, 700s a second or whatever. You know, I'd have never blown bubble, so there we go. There's a ranking there. Takazo, you were close. Broside Phil was close as well. Brian A. Cal Denson, you're 11th place. And the Jade die. I hope Jade... Yay, Jade died. Get fucked, Jade. But there we go. Well done to Sideways Welshman. You won. You won there. Good stuff indeed. I mean, I don't know what everyone else finished. Like, I thought I was winning it at one point in time. I'm not sure if I was. Yeah, I finished in 55th place. Well, 55th place for me. And but other marbles didn't quite make it, you know, some did perish. But there we go. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, we need to fucking get out here now and fucking get back to things. So, Sideways Welshman, your full house ticket. Your full house ticket, Sideways Welshman. You can use it between now and you know, between now and a week's time. You know, so let's just so it expires on the 20th. Okay, your full house ticket you can use either today or you can use it on the day the 20th. Or any time in between. So there we go. Crazy life. Let me tell you, we know that in case I fucking forget here. But yeah. So Sideways Welshman, you have a full house ticket, which expires on the 20th of April. There we go. So any time, Sideways, that you want to, I'll say, if it's a stream which is unbearable, and you think to yourself, fuck this is fucking torture. If you ever want to cash that full house ticket in, you just need to say, I'm declaring a full house. You know, you tag me, you declare a full house, you cash in a ticket, and then we can just say, fuck this shit, we're out of here, and have some marbles and enjoy some marbles, okay? So there we go. Right, okay. But while that marble race was going on, Sonny gifted 50 members, which was extraordinarily kind of him, you know? So I'm just kind of fast forwarding past animations here, and also Dark Cross popped their 3-month bingo baddie membership message.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
This one. Saying woo. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Thank you, Sonny, for gifting 50 members. And those 50 members have gone to the following individuals. This will take a while. So congratulations to Rema Laka, Dr. Longcat, John F, ex Machinima Gamer, ex Machina Gamer, Gamma, Prone, Alexar, Jesus Hairdo, Joji, Black Mage, Bong Man. Wait, Black Mage? I've been trying to get in touch with Black Mage for fucking forever. Jesus Christ, man. Black Mage, if you're here and you're listening, let us know you're okay, Black Mage. I've been trying to get in touch with you for a long time. Bong Man, Hate Army, Filthy L Redemption, Bell Yukon, Joe Mac the God, Duke Nukem, Suspect Fox, One John, RJ Cody, Yifo Calops, Trevor McEwen, Travis B100. There's a lot more names. Where are we? Jasmine, Beer Devourer, Astro C, John Shively, Way Too Mellow, Timo Casella, Was, Jet Black, Cobain Cad, I'm from the Hab, Vulgar Display of Pink, Mr. E, Little Filbert, Rebel Wrighton, Mbod, So Chirai, Mizzy TDR, Give More Blood, Hobonomus, Flamenco TV, MTRZ, Kelly Kislick, Arnheim Zero, Clubside Phil, CK Warriors, Madrad, and finally Train 007. So congratulations to you guys for receiving the membership from that 50 member bomb. Make sure you get a chance to thank Sonny for getting the memberships if you haven't had a chance to, and thank you, Sonny, for 50 gifted members. So there we go. That is 10 free spaces right there. So get them added straight away. That's insane. So there we go. Thank you very much for that. Very kind of you indeed. Oh, try to read off all those names at one time while I butcher every single name possible. I do apologise, I butchered your name, but there you go. But anyway, so the bingo card we have for today's stream is as follows. We'd failed to say to the following for today's bingo. We'd failed to say, you know what I mean, would argue, wrong, him smacking his lips and him pig splitting something. The second row is still saying what I mean by that is, behind the scenes, dude, him having some scat talking, him saying time. The third row is still saying, wow, you guys, him flexing his little arms, his chair shaking, and him saying subs. The fourth row is still saying no exaggeration, him touching his ear, him saying honest, stupid, and him repeating the same point constantly. The fifth and final row is still saying hate to say content update, him scratching his stash, and finally his voice cracking. That's the bingo card we have for today's show. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Satan shows up to Phil's stream, and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan. Not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate the free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
There's also some ways that we can get free spaces with Phil saying and doing things, but you guys are also responsible for ways we get free spaces on Bingo as well. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have the Bingo streams, we get a free space. And also 10 of those are because of Sunny so far, so thank you very much, Sunny, for 10 free spaces straight off the bat. So there we go. For every 5 super chats we have, we get a free space. So we've had 1 so far, so 4 more of those we get a free space. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space as well. There's also a nuclear button option, but I don't think we'll need that today because of the pretty member bomb, so don't worry about that. And also, of course, as well, liking the stream is the best way, in my opinion, to get free spaces on the Bingo board. 25 likes, we get a free space, which we already have, by the way, so that's 1 more free space right there. 50 likes gives us 2 more free spaces, 75 likes gives us 3 more free spaces, and 100 likes on Bingo will get an additional 4 free spaces. And to celebrate getting a free space with you guys liking the stream, we enjoy an animation to reward ourselves, and I think today, let them motherfucking trumpets play. One more time! Take that, you bald fuck. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Excellent stuff. So there we go. So basically you guys are responsible for some of the ways you can get free spaces, but the rest of it is controlled by Phil and his bizarre button functions, as well as a big and little bitch that he is. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Of course, there's some more things to cover before I start playing Bingo, but I'm going to AI Marble Phil, but I'll explain it all for us right now.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the ! marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
There you go. If you've not yet got a comment on that community post, what you're waiting for, make sure your comment is locked in and secured so your marble can be added and you too can win a wee prize such as a full house ticket, a Scottish soundboard pass, or an intro shout out. But I think I've covered all the bases and there's only one thing left to do before I start playing Bingo for today's stream, and that is for us to press the random Scottish soundboard to send us up into battle once more.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
On that note, it is time for Bingo. Good luck everybody, because here we fucking go. Raphael! 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 Raphael!
Back in the swing of things, after last week being a very different kind of week. You know what I mean by that?
No. Do you guys want me to check DSP stream for those first 10 or 15 seconds where we didn't have any, when we had Phil on mute? In case we need to tick things off on the board. I don't mind going to the source just to make sure we don't miss things that we need to tick off the board, you know? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Just in case. The things like the sacrifices I make going to Phil's actual stream to actually fucking get, giving him a view.
Okay, someone explain.
Nah, shut up, you piggy prick. Phil received a $2 super chat, by the way, saying you lie about everything. That's why you have no friends. Holy shit, man. He's getting a bit of that's a bit of vicious trolling today for Phil. Oh yeah, let's rewind this. Phil has been live for like 30 odd minutes, 40 minutes. 45 odd minutes. Yeah. But yeah, we'll rewind until the start of the shitey wee fucking show. Oh hell. So anyway, we're going to use Phil's stream for the first like 10 or 15 seconds, okay? We'll then fuck off from Phil's stream after, once we start hearing him talk. Once we hear this. Once we hear these words.
Back into the swing of things. After
there we go. Swing of things, we can fuck off from this source, okay? So here we go. We're starting playing Bingo now. Here we fucking go.
What is going on, everyone? Good morning and welcome to the DSP Morning Show for Monday, the 13th of April, 2026. I'm DSP, and this is DSP Gaming. How y'all doing this morning? Welcome to a nice chill show as we build up attendance for today's first of 2 major streams. Back into the swing of things.
There we go. Fuck off, DSP. There we go. Back to the raw Phil we go.
After last week being
a very different kind of week. And what I mean by that is last week we had my birthday marathon, which kind of was a completely different event. And then we had a day of weird new releases that weren't really new releases. You know, the beta of Invincible Versus, and then trying out Pokemon Champions, a free-to-play game. Now we're back going to regular playthroughs again. And yesterday went pretty good. You know, the continuation of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined and the restarting of a run in RimWorld, where now we are doing DLC content, including the bio... I forget what it's called, but it has like bioengineered stuff, has vampires in it and all kinds of stuff, and it was an interesting stream. So today, we go to a relaxing day, rather than the stress of RimWorld last night, because man, it was stressful restarting like that. Today we go back to Pokemon Fire Red and Retro Rewind, and I'm very curious to see how today will go. Now here's why I say that. Later this week, we have 2 new releases in Mouse PI for Hire, that's actually going to start on Thursday, and Pragmato from Capcom, which is going to start on Friday. Hoping both games are great, and these are playthroughs that we want to actually do full-length, you know, runs in and
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Continue on the channel. But if that's the case, now we have kind of a conundrum, because we have way too many games running at once. So what we're looking this week at is, you know, what games are performing and what people want more of. Today, if both streams go well, we'll keep it in the rotation, even as tough as that might be to keep playing all these games at once. But if I notice that a game is dwindling, then maybe we'll take it out for now. I'm not sure. You know, in the case of Pokemon Fire Red and Retro Rewind, both playthroughs have had very, very strong outings and some slower ones. So I'm curious how today will go. I do like Pokemon. I'm having a great time with it. Okay, I want to keep playing it. I like the retro throwback vibes of a classic Pokemon, how very strategic the game is. At this point, I don't know if we're around halfway into it or not. Like, I think we've beaten 3 gym leaders, right? And I think we're on to the 4th. The thing is that the game takes this departure where you go to this town and there's like ghosts in a tower and you gotta go to another spot and then go back and once you have that Sylph Scope or whatever it is. So we're working on this, and we're actually going to play Pokemon twice this week to try to make major progress. However, Pokemon will be a later stream later on in the week because we're going to have those new releases. Pokemon has to be a nighttime stream, and I am curious, can Pokemon succeed as a night stream? Or will it flounder and people not show up? I don't know. In accordance with our little indie games that we've had in the rotation in the last couple of months, we're currently playing Retro Rewind, which is a 1990s video store simulator game.
Imagine... I felt like Phil stopped himself from saying addition. Rather than Phil saying in addition. In accordance. I mean, if ever is a fucking applicable time to use this button.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
Use it one more time.
We've had in the rotation in the last couple of months. We're currently playing Retro, and I am curious, can Pokemon succeed as a night stream? Or will it flounder and people not show up? I don't know. In accordance with our little indie games that we've had in the rotation in the last couple of months, we're currently playing Retro Rewind, which is a 1990s video store simulator game. It's very chill fun, although it is hectic sometimes when you're running around checking out customers and the like. But last time, I had my employee do that as I was restocking tapes and handing out flyers, and it resulted in a lot more money being made. So tonight we're going to play that again. I don't know what else will unlock. It could be new genres of movies or new features of the store. I don't know. Personally, I like the game, but I mean, at this point, we're over 10 hours in. I think we're like 12 plus hours into the game. And at this point, I'm wondering what's going to happen. Will we start to get less attendance and less engagement and less support for it? I would hope that it would hold because we're more than halfway through the game. The game ends at level 20 and we're at like level 12. So a few more streams, we would probably actually hit that max level. But I don't know. Let's see how it goes tonight. Okay, this is an interesting week to see what's working, what's not, because we may want to take stuff out of the schedule to make more time for things to a lot more up. We'll see together. All right? Okay, anyway, how y'all doing today? Let's say hello and good morning to everyone who is here. On the YouTube side, who do we have this morning? We have Frusherful, Amoose, Yamum, Little Did They Know, Courier, HB08, Chronogeist, Stoof Hef, John is here, and John Weismer. So 2 different Johns. There's John and John Weismer. Momokai, Grandmaster Scrub. And I know there's many more they were talking earlier, but I'm sure that they'll pipe up again now that I've said hello. Sky Jogger's here. What's up, Sky Jogger? Good morning. Over on the kick side, we got Mojito Kitty, Button Basher Billy, Omega Trees. Who do we got? Mango Ice Cream Kitty. Your future stepdad is here this morning. Eddie Chill is here. Hollywood Hogan is here. Ooh. Starboy, Mario Handcart, and more. All right, Virtual Boy defeats DSP, I see. So more people. How y'all doing? Muckman, Faded Shadow, what's going on? Assassin Gamer, how you doing? That's right, Fire Red Hype indeed. So today, the morning show has one topic, and it's very quick, okay? It was announced this morning, I don't know if you guys heard, that there's going to be a new Metro game, finally, after a very long wait, because it's been years and years since the last Metro game. They're coming out with a new one. It's going to be called Metro 2039, I think they're calling it, because remember, it was originally Metro 2033, so it's going to be called Metro 2039, and I guess the assumption is that it's like the 4th in the series.
And there's Alex from Phoenix with his $10 tithe to DSP because he fucking loves Pokemon.
If you're going chronologically. And it's supposed to be announced this coming Friday. Or is it Thursday? They're doing an Xbox presentation, but I forgot if it was the 16th or the 17th. One of these mornings at 10 a.m., they're doing an Xbox presentation to announce this game and to show footage of it. So obviously, once that happens, I will be covering that and reacting to that on one of my shows this week, whether it's the morning show or the podcast or whatever. It depends because I can't remember what day. It was either the 16th or the 17th. Is it the 16th? So that would be Thursday? Okay. So Thursday morning, they're going to be releasing this new trailer / presentation for the new Metro game. And obviously, I will review that for you. Well, not review, but react to it live on one of these shows this week. Okay, so that's coming up. I'm excited for that. FYI, Metro, I played a bunch of them. I think I played all of them, haven't I, at this point? And
And they're good. They're good games. They're solid. You know, a lot of open world exploration in that last one. If you remember, sometimes they're very, very linear. The early ones were more linear, but then the most recent Metro game was open world, where you could explore the map and find hidden missions and things. So it was more of a you know, kind of take your own time, almost Fallout-esque, although the combat is first-person shooter. So yeah, I'm happy to see Metro returning and to learn something about that this week. That's pretty cool, and I'm excited for that. Alex from Phoenix is our first supporter of the morning. A $10 super chat, and he says, showing support for my favorite stream days. Alex loves the relaxing days. He loves both games on these days, I believe. It's like the chill day, right? So thank you, Alex from Phoenix, for the first contribution of the day. $10. Thank you so much. And Ellipsian, thank you for the heads up, because you're right. I know that as well. That is the other quick thing I'd like to talk about. So Pragmata, the new franchise from Capcom, okay, it's coming out on Friday. So I'm playing, for the record, for those who don't know, I got the schedule settled now. Mouse PI for Hire actually comes out Thursday the 16th. I'll be playing that as the daytime stream. Friday, Pragmata will be available, and we're going to play that as a daytime stream on Friday. Okay, so 2 new releases, one on Thursday, one on Friday. The night streams are actually going to be Pokemon and Crimson Desert, respectively, on those days, so we can have 2 streams of each game this week. So if you like Pokemon today, come back Thursday night's late night stream for more Pokemon Fire Red, okay? Anyway, the reviews for Pragmata are out, and the reviews are very good. Even, you know, the outlets that usually would be a little bit more critical are still saying it's an 8 out of 10. Some places are saying as much as a 10 out of 10. I think that's ridiculous. Again, a lot of these places tend to over-exaggerate, but the fact that it's brand new and people are seeming to like it is a good sign. And I'm excited to see what this is going to be. So, yeah, new game starting on Friday, and supposedly it's supposed to be really good. Could Capcom go 2 for 2 this year? First, Resident Evil Requiem was outstanding. Could Pragmata also be really good? That'd be amazing if they had 2 amazing games within like 2.5 months. They were actually be 2 months, right? Because it was late. February was Resident Evil, so it'd only be like a month and a half, and they have another great one coming out. That's pretty crazy. So I guess we'll see. Good stuff. So anyway, yeah, I am excited for that. This coming Friday. Yeah, I didn't get to play the Pragmata demo. I know the game has a demo, and people at one point had asked me to play it, but, you know, I've been pretty busy with all the stuff that I'm juggling, and I didn't have a chance to play it, so I'm just playing the new game, the straight-up brand new game on Friday to give it a shot, okay? Very nice. Burger. All right, so what we're going to do today is chill. We're going to build up attendance here on the show and get a good crowd for Pokemon and then get started. I'm looking to have around 3+ hours of Pokemon Fire Red progress today on the stream. And guess what? Today's DSP Tries It. It returns. I hope you guys are excited for the return of DSP Tries It.
Nope.
It's going to be Potbelly. I'm actually going to try the Potbelly sandwich shop. I've only eaten there a few times ever, and it was a very long time ago. Like, I think the last time I ate at Potbelly was over 5-6 years ago. I think it was pre-COVID, honestly. And I don't really remember it at all. So I'm actually going to order 2 different things, and it's going to be variety. What is it going to be? I'm not going to spoil. But just so you know, it's going to be 2 different kinds of things that I'm going to order from the Potbelly restaurant, and it'll be a fun DSP Tries It, a first time. I love it when I do a first time thing, and it's always an experiment to wonder, gee, is it going to be good or not, right? So this should be a fun one today, okay? Good stuff.
Who fucking cares?
So that's coming, and that'll be after... Oh, hold on. That will be after Pokemon. So we're going to play Pokemon till like 3:30, 3:45 p.m. Pacific time, and then we will do DSP Tries It directly following, okay? Cool. All right. Good stuff. So, folks, I'm curious what you guys want to chat about today. Please tag me in either chat. Let's see what's on.
I thought you had a topic. Wait. He said he had one thing to talk about today. And then he kind of very briefly addressed it, and that was it. Like, what's your talking point, Phil? I thought you had a big substantial talking point for a morning show. Like, you rock up to your fucking shitey streams, you're going to sit there for an hour plus with nothing of substance to actually talk about. We just sit there and expect money to be given to you as you put no thought into your fucking product.
On your mind, and we'll have a little bit of back and forth discussion to get stuff going here on the morning show as we build up attendance for Pokemon. So what's going on?
I said this the other day. I was contemplating doing a stream covering. I might do this actually. I might do this in the near future. I might actually cover it in the near future. Where Phil attempted, remember, because Phil had that bizarre video show up on the day off of him rage quitting fucking Street Fighter 6, you know. I'm not seen it yet, but I was going to see if I could compare it to what Mighty D does and Memology does and what Dudy does and all these other people as well, you know, like Snort Bonnell. I was going to compare, you know, Phil's version to their version to see. But then again, it's not DSP who edited the fucking video. Someone else edited it for him, and it was probably fucking Lummox, I imagine. I mean, at least Lummox has denied it. Usually it's a telltale sign. If someone is not denying that they edited something, and if you ask them they have, then usually it's them, you know. Oh hell. But apparently this stream gets very toxic in the next like 30 minutes or so.
Oops, misclicked.
You misclicked? Did you ban somebody, Phil, accidentally?
How is the weather in Washington? I honestly don't know. I think it's cloudy out there. I'm pretty sure it's cloudy.
Like, the fact that he's not looked at his window once. Apparently he's been awake for hours and hours and hours. And the hours and hours he spent being awake, at least that's what you're meant to believe, he hasn't looked at a fucking window one time.
And cooler today. I don't have the air conditioner on in the studio today yet. I'll probably turn it on later, but right now it's cool enough in here. I don't even need it. How was my birthday? Oh, it was great. You can go back. It was a week ago. Go watch the birthday marathon. It's archived on the channel. 10 straight hours of retro fun, old school fighters where I kicked major ass while I was drinking, which is pretty funny. We had a couple hours of Super Mario World. That was chill. We had some food. Great vibes. Good time. It was a really good birthday. Yeah, the villain. Everyone says good things about Pragmata, so that's a good. Is it Pragmata or Pragmata? I haven't heard anyone actually pronounce it yet. So.
Boo!
Captain Cody the Kid, I'm going to time you out, and if you persist with the nonsense, I'm just going to ban you, but...
What did Captain Cook say? Phil, can I see your calves? That is apparently a time-outable offence. To ask the person who continuously fucking flexes and boasts about how fucking healthy they are if you can see their calves.
Please stop. I'm giving you a warning. Okay. I'm planning on playing the new Pokemon game when it comes out later this year, says Amoose. It comes out this year? I thought the new Pokemon game comes out next year. If you're talking about the major installment Pokemon, the one that's, what is it, Wind and Waves or whatever the hell it is? I'm pretty sure they said 2027, did they not? Maybe I'm wrong and I'm misremembering, but I thought that they had said 2027. Burger. Momotry says, do you regret picking Charmander as your starter, or are you glad you picked him? Well, obviously you're talking about Fire Red. My regret, see, I don't know much about classic Pokemon. I've only played it once ever. I didn't know that he wasn't going to get another fire move until, like, way high level, because his Ember is not that good. It's weak. He's a good Pokemon. He's fast and everything, but the problem is Ember is too weak. We need to get a better fire ability. I feel like once he gets his second better fire ability, he's going to be a way better character, but we need to get to that point, and it seems like we're far away from it, right?
Anytime Phil talks about Pokemon and how bad an aspect of the game is, it usually does piss off some people because it's like, what the fuck you talking about kind of thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, I mean, thanks to the lot of free spaces we have on a bingo tray, we're very close to a full house already. We're 4 away from a full house apparently. Hold on, is that true? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're 4 away. We're 4 away from a full house already, as things stand. So personally, I wouldn't be objecting to a relatively shorterish bingo today. I mean, I don't know. If it went too quickly before Phil gets too toxic, we might try for a second card. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it goes.
Okay. Let's see. What do I think about rumors that Game Pass might not have the next Call of Duty included? Xbox has to do something. Okay, they do. They have to do something to change up their formula because it's not working. All right? They've lost a ridiculous amount of Xbox Game Pass subscribers last fall when they increased the price to $30 a month, and they're just not selling enough games, you know? So if that means that they take Call of Duty off Game Pass and then they reduce the price of Game Pass, if that's what they got to do, but they've got to make moves. The thing that I find crazy is this new CEO, what's her name? Asha Sharma or whatever? She's been in charge since what? Late January, early February? Okay, now it's mid-April.
Is that her name? Or did he just fucking use a food as a surname? Asha Shawarma.
We're still waiting for something to happen. Like, I understand she had to get settled in. Okay, it's been like 2.5 months. Are you going to do anything yet? Because they keep leaking. Oh, and her internal memo says that Asha Sharma says that Xbox Game Pass is too expensive. Okay, we all agree. And there's one thing about someone who talks all day, and there's another thing about someone who takes action. Is she going to be one of these people that sits down and just talks and blabs about change and doesn't actually institute any change? I don't know. I think that they do need immediate change and action to try to right the ship, and so far there's been none of that. Let's see here. In regards to GTA 6, would you agree that we should have seen a gameplay trailer by now? I think they are waiting. All right? They are purposefully waiting. They want to drop the trailer, if that makes sense. They want to drop the mind-blowing presentation. I'll give you a perfect example of how this will work. Do you remember many years ago, Bethesda did their own E3 presentation, and they dropped the bomb when they announced Fallout 4 not only was in development, but actually was coming out that fall, and then they dropped the gameplay trailer. And everyone was like, whoa, whoa, I can't believe it. No one expected that.
I have to say, Smith Bear has encouraged me to check my DMs here. Hold on a second here. Oh shit, holy shit. Do a raffle for this key. No, Meth Bear, I want to steal that key myself. I want Crimson Desert. No, hold on. Meth Bear is giving away a Steam key for Crimson Desert Deluxe. You know what? Shit, I mean, how do we do this? I mean, I'm happy to do a marble race right now to determine who wins that Crimson Desert Deluxe Steam key for what Meth Bear is giving away. You know? Okay, you know what? Let's go to marbles right now. Fuck it, we're doing marbles right now for this giveaway. Meth Bear, that's very kind of you indeed. Very kind of you indeed. I'll do our marble race right now, and let me see if I can rig it so every marble is my name. Hold on a second. BRB, rigging the marbles. Rigged, you're damn right it'll be rigged. Every marble will just me, myself, and I. Nah. Okay, let's go to community. Let's pick a random map. So this marble race is for this game, Steam code, Crimson Desert Deluxe. But very kind of you, Mepper, to do that. Very kind of you indeed. So let's just do this right now. Now, oh, damn it! I've lost the fucking map. Hold on. I'm gonna hit random like fucking 10 times. We'll see where it goes. There we go. The course that we have here is Deep Hypnotic Dream. That is right there. It was made by Niftiness. It has an 8% elimination rate and has an average try time of over 3 minutes. Okay? Now, whoever wins this race wins the Crimson Desert Deluxe Steam Pass, okay? And the first place has it already. Then in second place will get it instead, and so on, you know? So yeah, I'll actually go up my way to try and get in touch with, you know, we'll see. You know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to. Okay, first of all, let's just go. Let's just go. Run, you bastards. Roll yourself to glory. If Jade wins, we riot. Oh God, this will be the fucking race. If Jade wins, I just know it. Jade's gonna fucking win. Oh hell. But let's fucking see here. Let's see what happens here. Alexander C looks like they're marginally ahead right now as things stand. Tigers all not far behind. But we'll see who drops first. I mean, I do have a rule: if Jade's marble wins, it goes to last place. So we'll have to wait and see. Dark Gross, you got a quick exit there. And so is Warren. Warren is, well, actually, there's like multiple different ways you can go here. Hold on a second here. Wait a second. Where's the right way to go? Is this random? I need to go down. I need to go down here to see where we all are. A whole bunch of marbles are here right now. What the fuck's that fucking flashing thing down there? Oh, it's just a fucking part of the map. Right. So I think we should keep an eye on here. This is a strange fucking map. So like I was saying, if they win, pass it down to the next person. Okay, Dark Gross, you look like you're fucking winning right now. Now, Dark Gross, it's early days, I know. But do you have Crimson Desert? If not, if you want it, it's yours. As things stand anyway, you know what I mean? You might not win. You might not win, Dark Cross, you know, but early days, you know, you're currently doing alright. Let's drop down here. Actually, hold on. Who's winning now? Camp and Dutchman might be winning now. No, Dark Cross, sure there is. Well, it's a close one. It's a very close one thing, though. The Baron, though, has now got a big head start here, but Alex he's not far behind. On the other side, Cam Dutchman and Tom, Culip and Princey. Where did Dark Ross go? I've lost Dark Ross. Where's the finish? The finish is here? I'm very confused. I want to try and keep up with first place here. And the Baron might be winning so far. Princey might be winning. What's happening here? Why are you so slow right now? The Baron and Dark Ross is right there. Okay, so there we go. Cal Dutchman and the Baron. And there we go. Hold on. I'm gonna catch up with Baron. Baron, where are you? So I think Baron is currently winning, but Cameron Dutchman has overtaken. Cameron Dutchman is in the lead, I think. But Baron, no, got a speed boost. And I think they're marginally ahead. They are. The end is down there. The end is down here. I'm going to fast forward to the end here. Baron, are you going to win? Is the Baron even in the chat? I don't even know. But the Baron's marble has crossed the line first. Cameron Dutchman was in second place. Alex Argentine in third place. Tom fourth. Princey fifth. Ira sixth. So Lady of Ravens was fifth. Ira sixth. Princey seventh. Runnermoyne eighth. Dijon ninth. And Yorkshire Walker 10th place. I'm not sure if the Baron's in the chat or not. I will attempt to reach out to the Baron and see if they have if they want Crimson Desert or not. I'll say if the Baron doesn't want it, Cameron Dutchman, I'll get in touch with them instead. And I'll see if they're interested in playing the game themselves, you know, I mean, so there we go, and so on and so on. So yeah, but I'll say, so thank you once again, Meth Bear, for that Steam code giveaway. Very kind of you indeed to offer that. And yeah, I will do what I can to get in touch with the Baron and see if they are. I'll make a community post. That's probably. I think it's the only way I can actually reach out to them. Is making a community post and tagging their name. But there we go. Ah, goodness me. But there we go. The Baron's marble was victorious. There we go. There's your list of marbles. There's the top 23 marbles right there. There you go. There's the ones that nearly won. Yorkshire Walker will do. You're close. Yeah, your top 10's not bad. You know, top 10's not bad. And who knows? Maybe the top 9 people above you won't want the game. I mean, you never know. So, yeah, if I have to, I'll go through these people. I will go through this list one by one to see who fucking wants the thing or not. Okay, but yeah, I will reach out to Baron. I'll make a community post on YouTube to ask Baron to get in touch with me so we can see if they want this game or not. If they don't want it, I'll ask Cam Dutchman instead, and so on and so on and so on until somebody wants a game. That seems the fairest way to do it. So there we go. Sonny's saying, you know that it's more fun than watching Phil. You know that, right? I mean, Phil is unbearable as fuck. And we all know that, you know. And it's nice to get a little detox as well. I mean, this marble race has only happened because Meth Bear was very kind by you know, offering to do a wee giveaway thing, you know what I mean? So this happening right here is all thanks to Meth Bear, nothing to do with me, I'd say, you know. So thank you once again, Meth Bear, for your kindness to do the game giveaway. Very, very kind of you indeed. Cheers for that. So anyway, so let's nice little detox there from Phil. You know, nice little detox, but probably have to return. After the bingo's, actually, I'm going to make a wee note right now in case if I can forget here. But after bingo's done, after bingo, make a community post for Baron and Crimson Desert. There we go. Got myself a wee reminder, you know, just in case if I can forget, because I am a very forgetful person sometimes. So there we go. I need to do that after bingo, so I can try and get Baron's attention. Anyway, with all that said, a nice little intermission there to be break from the bad man and have some fun marbles. But when I return to bingo, return to trying to get a full house on this bingo board. Phil has just received a super chat in his stream, of course, saying from Family Style Lasagna, saying Hawaiian style shirts are homosexual dog whistles, which is an interesting. It was a waste of fucking money. First and foremost, absolute waste of fucking money. I refuse to believe this is a detractor. This is absolutely some OIC or ICS style behaviour. You know? This is definitely 220 fucking style behaviour. When I give them Phil money and they're mocking him, but I still give them money because they fucking want to get a reaction or a rise at the fucking clown. You know? Oh, this is Asmongold's people. Well, I'm sure Phil will appreciate that. Did you guys hear what Asmongold did during his fucking ban, by the way? Like, Asmongold was temporarily banned on Twitch. And I can't fucking believe what I was hearing. Asmongold, during his time not streaming, spent $7,000 to get his teeth fixed because they were rotten. Like, and the narrative that he used to describe this was hideous. I mean, I can't believe what I was seeing and reading from Asmongold when it was saying. You know, let's see if I can find like transcripts or whatever. You know, I don't know if I've seen on here, but I for God's sake. But yeah, you saw how his teeth are rotten. You know, and he could actually taste food again properly because his teeth are fucking so goddamn rotten. I was like, holy shit, how? Asmongold is one of the most successful content creators out there, but their life is a fucking shambles, man. I mean, like, in terms of like looking after themselves. Like the time before he got banned, they cleaned up their fucking house apparently, you know. So apparently, Asmongold getting banned means that their life gets fucking turned around and improved. You know, it's a strange fucking phenomenon, but maybe the internet is like bad for Asmongold. I don't know. I mean, obviously good for him financially, but bad for his health, his lifestyle, his living. Jesus, man. I don't know about a dead rat alarm clock. I don't think I want to know, however. Jesus Christ, man. All I know is that Asmongold Gold, for all his success, you know what I mean, for all his, like, you know, entertainment value that he has for his audience, Asmongold Gold is a very successful content creator, you know what I mean, so he's doing something right in that regard. But it's like, holy shit, man, you can't, when he talks about his life and like the things that are happening with him, and it's like, his teeth was rotten, it's like he's trying to fucking like use his finger to press his rotten tooth back in, or whatever, and he can't. It's like, holy shit, man, what the hell is going on? At least he could get into dentist quickly on like in the UK. I mean, it depends. I mean, private healthcare is a thing as well. It's private. Is it public healthcare and private healthcare? I mean, it depends what sort of plan you're on, you know, like AXA or BIP or whatever, you know. I mean, depending. There's no way that Asmongold, if he lived in the UK, would fucking be in a public healthcare plan. If Asmongold in the UK, hypothetically, he's going to fucking be in private healthcare. Without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Ain't no fucking way so I can settle for like the public healthcare shit.
I think that Rockstar wants to drop the definitive gameplay trailer for GTA 6 that is going to knock everyone's socks off and sell us all on the game. They don't want to leak a little bit here, and a little bit here, and a little bit here, and a little bit here. All right? They want the big one. I think that's what they're going for. I could be wrong. But, I mean, it's been a long time since we had any information about this game.
I mean, Rockstar traditionally release... Usually they have, like, at least 3 trailers for the game, you know? You have a very early trailer, you know, and then that'll evolve over time as it gets closer to release day and all that, you know. I've only had 1 trailer so far. I'm expecting another trailer over the next month or 2. I expect a month or 2 we'll see another trailer. But that's just what I think anyway.
And you would think that there's probably a reason. Maybe it's part of the plan. I don't know. But that's my take on it, okay? Okay, wow. 1,000 kicks. Burger. Over on kick from Bilbo Swaggins. Thank you, Bilbo Swaggins. Let's get you an animation for that, actually. That's a significant amount of kicks, so I want to make sure that we get a little celebration for you. Ready? Here we go. Thank you to Bilbo Swaggins for 1,000 kicks. Let's get that on the leaderboard and let's see what you have to say.
And by the way, that's $10. So Phil is freaking out about $10 being given to him in kick. Although, to be fair, kick doesn't usually support him, so I guess Phil has got reason to be excited for that. Is he ignoring the super chat, by the way?
Okay. So Bilbo Swaggin says, I got banned in LTG's chat for asking how he felt about you getting such a big W on him. Well, why wouldn't he ban you for that? Obviously, he's butthurt about it. He literally unbanned me on X to send me a whiny message immediately after the April Fool's thing I did on him, and then he rebanned me on X before I could respond. Like, he had to say something. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. I guess he thought I wasn't going to tell everyone that he did that, but of course I did, to embarrass him even further. So yeah, he knows that I got the W on him. He knows that I can continue to get the W on him forever. And there's nothing he can do about it because no one cares about his responses. They just make fun of him. So, you know, yeah, you're going to always get banned in his chat for saying stuff like that. No, I don't have a crush on LTG. It couldn't be further from the truth. I just like embarrassing it because it's very easy to do.
He's nobody shy.
There's a different impact when one of his regular detractors just keeps embarrassing him, or when someone who's, albeit an outsider like me, comes in and just watches the stuff for the first time and is like, what an embarrassing, you know, guy, and makes fun of him. It's different. It hits differently. It's people talk.
But Phil, why is it fair for you to take out of context attractive stuff about LTG and enjoy that and mock him for it, but it's not fucking right for Asmongold to do similar to you and detract content about you? When Asmongold reacts to detract content about you and laughs at it, you cry and bitch and whine and moan and say it's out of context. When Moist Critical fucking did it, you cry and bitch and whine and moan and say it's out of context. When Kino Casino done it, you cry and bitch and whine and moan and say it's out of context. When fucking Side Scrolls done it, you cry and bitch and whine and moan and say it's out of fucking context. But it's perfectly fine for you, though, to take fucking detractor content about other fucking people and think of that as factual, portray it as fucking factual, and then just fucking roast other fucking people. And it's Phil, I mean, can you not understand there's a huge amount of hypocrisy shown here? Why? I mean, it's like, it's one kind of thing like, you know, treat others how you want to be treated yourself. You know? If it's fair game for you to fucking treat detractor content as valid in this instance, you know, then wouldn't all detractor content be under the same, you know, umbrella? You know? It's just double standards and hypocrisy, man, for fuck's sake.
Talking, you see? Okay. Family Style Design did a $2 super chat and says Hawaiian style shirts are homosexual dog whistles.
Hey, responded to it.
You should know, being that you're a rampant homosexual and you seek out that kind of behavior, be an expert on it. Thanks for $2.
Did Phil just really fucking pull the you're gay fucking comment? Mind you, Phil didn't deny it, you know, so there we go. Jaha has Jaha something. I mean, Jaha does have a. You know, actually, happy to since we had a long one.
Yo, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to look like you, dude. I mean, you're a fucking snitch. Everybody hates you. Who would want? Oh.
Nobody wants to look like a snitch.
Nobody
What the
fucking
fuck?
asking, dude. You're yes, getting shot down left and right. Nobody wants to look like you, and we don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to look like you. Shit.
That's what I'm
So DSP, shut the fuck up.
All right, you notice Ben's respectful and you're not.
Shut the fuck up.
It's been 6
God
months.
damn, dude.
And Meth, an interesting comment there in the screen in the chat now. The records that reviewed showed LTG was making $20,000 a month in 2024. If money is a measure of success or success, then LTG is winning. That stuns me. You know, that's a hell of a lot of money per month. That's a lot of fucking money to make, in my opinion. For somebody like LTG, I didn't think they would be able to make that sort of money. But then again, I guess, I mean, it's just they must be doing something, you know, right to make that sort of money. And Phil doesn't make 20k a month. I mean, as far as we're aware. I mean, it's a fucking question for Dreambird to try and throw towards Phil. Hey, Phil, you making 20k a month yet? So no, I don't think Phil is making that. In fact, I'm pretty confident. You know, obviously with the breakdown of, you know, JG Anno breaking down the financials every single week and month for Phil, Phil is not making 20k a month. You know? So I guess Phil goes after LTG basically because he's jealous, you know? He sees LTG as a worse content creator, but LTG is making more money than him, at least back then. I mean, these days, who knows? But it's probably just fucking jealousy on Phil's part. Plus he wants LTG to shag him.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a rampant homosexual, but I'm just saying.
There we go, nice save, Phil. Nice, you know, let's get a full context of this fucking sick-ass burn from Philly boy Burnell.
Super chat says Hawaiian-style shirts are homosexual dog whistles. You should know, being that you're a rampant homosexual and you seek out that kind of behavior, be an expert on it. Thanks for $2. Not that there's anything wrong with being a rampant homosexual, but I'm just saying. Okay.
You'd know, Phil.
What's up, King Michael? How are you this morning? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Skyjog.
Never mind King Michael. Where's fucking Jade and where's fucking Satan?
I just don't like Pokemon. Well, come on back tonight, Skyjogger. You know that you like Retro Rewind, right? So come on back for the late stream then. That's all good. There we go. Oh, me too, Streamlabs Ravens. I love it when they send Phil money, and just so they can try to troll. You know that they give money to troll. They lost the trade. What you guys don't even realize is that I selectively choose what I want to shout out, because if I find it entertaining or something I can respond to in a silly way, like I just did to that super chat, I will. But these people, they constantly send stuff. They'll send like tips and stuff. I just don't read it. I just don't pay any attention to it, and you know, I keep the money. I feel like they get the money back. TX Shooter, how are you today, man? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And Momo Chai, thank you so much for a gifted membership this morning. I appreciate that. That is our first membership of the day. If you like the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, guys, be sure to support it some way today, whether that's a like on the stream, whether that's a super chat or a membership like Momo Chai just did, whether it's some kicks like Bilbo Swaggins did, or maybe a sub or a gifted sub, or a tip via PayPal, all appreciated. I've loved this playthrough so far. I want to keep playing it as much as I have been, but I do need to know that you guys want it via support. That's how. Why not? There you go.
The good news is that the end is nigh. I think we're like 3 away from a full house. If we get 50 likes, I guess there's 2 more free spaces as well. So yeah.
Anyone know how far I am into Pokemon Fire Red? Because I don't remember how long the game is. I'm pretty sure we definitely beat the 3rd gym, which was electricity, right? We didn't do a 4th gym, did we? Or did we? We did. We did the grass gym. There was a grass
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Gym. We already beat the grass gym. So we've beaten 4 gyms. And then we ended up in the town that had the ghost tower, but we couldn't do it. So then we went past the ghost tower, right? Yeah. And I think that's where we are. And then we need to backtrack back to do the ghost tower once we have that Sylph, is it the Sylph scope? So you can see the ghost? I think that's what it is. Cheat Commando has gifted our first sub of the day. Thank you to Cheat Commando. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just received a $10 tip. Let's get a nice animation for that.
Boom.
Hold on one second.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
We have one bingo. We're one away from a full house, and we've got 5 memberships gifted by Navy Vet for Life. Very kindy indeed, Navy Vet for Life. Thank you very much for that. So 5 memberships have gone to Xenomorph, Einar Nicholson, Chris Goblin, Distracted Gaming, and Matt of the Dead. Is that your brother, Steve? I don't know. But there we go. Is that a cousin? But there we go. Thank you very much, Navy Vet for Life, for getting those 5 memberships. Very kind of you indeed. And I'll say, if you get a chance to, make sure you thank Navy Vet for Life for getting those memberships. If you get a chance to. But I'll say, thank you, Navy Vet for Life, for the free space, which has secured a Full House bingo card today. You just got here and you're tired of Phil. You showed up, you won the game, and you can just like, you showed up, the game's over, and you just throw it like a boss. There we go. Oh, there we go. Well done to you. Well, you made your impact fucking Phil. As soon as you got here, you're like, okay, we're winning this fucking shit right fucking now. You did today what Sonny did yesterday. Because that's what Sonny done. We're one away yesterday, and Sonny just kind of rocked it out of nowhere and just said, here we go. 5 members, it's over. Bail. Yeah, and so of course that means marbles. More marbles. Fucking hell, man. I assume there's no. Is there any gold to be gained here? I mean, also we know this clip here. This is what I just said about LTG here. You know, I don't know if there's anything to be gained from like. I assume there's no gold dust from Phil here. Apparently, Phil is hyper fixating on the Demon Souls dupe glitch for 30 minutes. That's what we're missing today, apparently. I mean, we're escaping Phil spending 30 odd minutes hyper fixating on the Demon Souls dupe glitch. I think I would rather wait for a compilation covering that tomorrow. So I don't think we have to worry about, I'm okay. We've won bingo. We're victorious in bingo. I'm very happy to say fuck this shit, we're out. Okay? And I mean, Phil just fucking going around in circles, ranting and raving about him not cheating in Demon Souls, apparently. Even though all the evidence points to him cheating in Demon Souls. Yeah. We'll just let a fucking compilation cover that fucking shit tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Mo Badge.
This is a Pokemon stream right now. Hold on, I'll show it here. Phil currently has 82 buckaroos playing his Pokemon stream. So there we go. Where's our otters? I demand otters. There we go. Good stuff indeed. So good, fantastic stuff indeed. Now let me, before we start marbles for a third time. It's like every time we've played marbles twice today, and every time I open it, I keep close. I close it automatically, thinking we're done with marbles, but I'm going to have to open it again for a third time. But there we go. This is things. I'm sure there's no comments. There's no fresh comments to add. So good. Okay, let's get the marbles put up now, and we can see who wins the Full House marble race. Of course, the winner of this marble race, will receive one of 3 prizes. They could win a Scottish Soundboard Pass. They could win a Full House ticket, or they could win an intro shout out. So let's see who is going to win what. And of course, as usual, we'll pick a random map if they ever want to fucking load. There we go. And here is the course that we have for today's Full House marble race. It is called Trippy, a Lupin Adventure. It is made by No Space, No Time. It has a 17% elimination rate and has an average finish time of under 3.5 minutes. So apparently there's a lot of lippy dopes in this one then. Going by the name anyway, and going by the narrative. Lippy. That's actually not well, okay, this is a bit all over the fucking place, fuck me. Okay, well, and the finish is up here. Wait a second. And there's a rocket. This is Earth, welcome to Earth. Where am I? Where's me? I'm trying to find where I'm from. Hey, okay, there we go. There we go. Hey, it's Scotland, and all its fucking pixelated glory. And then don't talk about that fucking place down there. There's a rocket blasting off from Earth, apparently, towards the fucking finish line, which is right over there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a strange little course here. Looks like it goes all over the place by portals, pop you back and forth. And, here we go. Let's see who's going to win this marble race. Oh, there's a Avalanche, you've got a good start, Avalanche. Can we follow? I'm trying to follow Avalanche. And it's don't let me follow Avalanche. Balls, hold on. I want to follow Avalanche, but I'm not quite sure I can. So we're going to kind of... Shit. I'm trying. First place is whoever's closest to the fucking finish line, and the finish line is above the start. So Egret and Avalanche are going through there. They're up here now. Fuck me. Stunny, you're through as well. I'm trying to catch up to you. I'm trying to catch up to the marbles here. Oh, Zarnok's gone. Unfortunate for you, Zarnok. By the time I catch up here, they'll fucking try to teleport somewhere else, for fuck's sake. So who's winning? I think Lady of Ravens is winning currently. And then you got Sunny and Egret as well there. Fucking hell. I still have a bunch of marbles at the start trying to get through. Meanwhile, Lady of Ravens is I'm about to go through our portal. Where's this portal go? I'm going up the way. I assume this portal goes up the way. So let me have a wee look up here. Yep, it does. Okay, hang on, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Hang on. I'm going as fast as I fucking can. Stop. It's hard to tell what's going on with this fucking course. Usually, I mean, obviously, the way the marble game works is first place is not a marble, it's like about to win. First place works in whoever's closest to the finish line. Technically, Lazy Crabs is winning. But they're last place, but because they're so far behind and they're closest to the finish. So their marble is listed as first place, even though they're not first place. Because the finish line is at the start. Avalanche, you're still going quite well, pal. Lady of Ravens, you're second place still. Sunny, you're there as well. There's Coding Crusader as well. Not sure what happened to Egret. They're falling a bit behind. There. But yeah. Wait, where are we going now? Wait, I need to go down the way again, don't I? Oh, fuck me. Wait, where, oh, fuck. Avalanche, you're about to, shit. I think the end is coming up. Yes, Avalanche. You don't know, you just, okay, the finish. Avalanche wins. Motherfucker. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Avalanche, you in first place. Never Blown Bubba's second place. Third place was Lady of Ravens. Fourth was Egret. Fifth was Fox Bear Fox. Sixth was Windows 96. Seventh place was Coding Crusader. Eighth was Ludwig. Ninth was me. 3. 10th place was Baron. Where the fuck does Sonny go? Sonny, you were almost winning it. So there you are there. I don't know what happened to Sonny to not win at first there. What in the finish? The finish line is cutting through Earth. Part of the finish is in Earth. Anyway, either way. Avalanche, you won the Full House Marble Race today. Avalanche, I don't know if Avalanche is still here, but they usually somebody who's at the start. Avalanche is usually here at the start of streams, you know. So right at the start of streams, Avalanche turns up, but I don't know if he'll last the whole stream. But so I'm pretty sure they were happy to receive a prize. Put it that way. So there we go. There's your straight there. There's your top 10. Natron, you're 11th. Warren, you're in 12th place. Marcus Shaughnessy, you're 15th. Chris Danks, you're 16th. Where else do we have? Slinks in 21st place. Dapper Dragon, 23rd. Pika, you're 22nd. Aussie's Game Room, 26th. Ross, you're 25th. Brian is 31st. Yorkshire Walker, 34th. BST in 32nd. Who else we got here? The Culip, you're 36th. Sunny, 43rd. Sunny went from like fucking 2nd to 43rd somehow. I don't know how. Who else do we have? Moki was 48th. Alexander C, who was also in contention, ended up 51st place. Dammit, you're 55th. Where is it? What about where's the Broadside Phil? You're 73rd place. Jade was 78th. Motherfucker. And some marbles perished, including Kel Denson. Kel Denson couldn't finish, but Jade could. Get wrecked, Jade. I'll get right, Kelly. But there we go. But well done, of course. First place, Avalanche. Well done to you. So the only thing left to do really is for us to go back and spin the bingo Barry Wheeler prizes and see what Avalanche has won for themselves, shall we? So yeah, let's spin the sumbitch and see what Avalanche is going to win. Avalanche is going to win a Scottish Soundboard Pass. Oh boy. Well done to Avalanche. I will make a wee note right now, because if I get Avalanche has won Scottish Soundboard Pass, and of course that'll expire for them after the 20th of April as well. So I need to make sure that, I mean, obviously, when the next bingo stream is set up in the shop tomorrow, usually shop, as I said, at the start of bingos or whatever, but I don't know if they can stay the whole thing, but I'll let them know next time I see them that they've won the Scottish Soundboard Pass. Well done. Basically, what does that mean? It means that if they want me to press a random Scottish Soundboard button, all I need to do is ask for it, and I'll say, no problem, here you go.
Shut your hole.
And there we go, just like that. The Scottish Soundboard Pass gets fucking pressed. It's as simple as that.
Get screwed.
How is the bad man doing before I fuck off from the bad man? The bad man is, I got another $2 super chat saying, what do you think of Helldivers 2? Would you play it? This guy is fucking clearly not clued up on the Phil fucking gaming scene. You know, Phil played Helldivers, and he didn't really enjoy it whatsoever because it involved collaborating with other human-style individuals. And Phil is not very good at fucking pretending to fucking play with other people because he's a fucking anti-social hermit-style human being. So there you go. Also, this green screen effect is so bad when Phil moves, you know? He'd be better off having an actual green screen behind him at this point, or a fucking chair thing, I don't know. But Phil is still on $87 dudes, but now he's on $89 dudes, so $89 with this fucking $2 super chat here, you know? Fucking hooray for that. And on 800 yen, is that yen? From the Ace, this is support for Retro Rewind. We need to go back to Dark Side videos soon. No, I fucking don't. Let's fucking bail from that shit right fucking now. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Congratulations. Well done to Avalanche. You won the Full House prize. Well done to the Baron as well. The Baron von Kame or Kame or whatever. Their marble has won. Well, their marble won, which means they won, courtesy of Meth Bear, the Crimson Desert Deluxe Steam fucking pass thing. So there we go. So yeah, I'll make a community post right after this bingo's done to try and get the Baron's attention, and I'll see if I can get their Steam code gifted to them, courtesy of Meth Bear. But guys, thank you very much for joining me for this bingo stream. I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday, however I choose to spend it. And yeah, I'm going to wrap up there. I'm going to end how it always ends, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. I might do a wee gameplay stream for members only. You know, yeah. I'll tell you what, in about 15-20 minutes time, I'll do a wee random Hitman freelancer members only gameplay stream. So if you're a member and you want to see some random Hitman gameplay from me, then check my channel in like 15 minutes time or so, and you will get you'll get that stream available for members only. So there we go. But until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your Monday, and until tomorrow, catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.